Of course, another crime intelligence official has expressed concerns about his safety to Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. Colonel Dhanajaya Naidoo, who is in witness protection, believes that a burglary at the home of a close relative was designed to stop him testifying at the State Capture Commission. Naidoo testified from a secret location via an audio link. Of course, so joining us in a studio, we are now joined by who has been in the studio. Very good evening to you. Thank you very much for your time. Essentially, just take us through what transpired at the State Capture Commission today.
Well, good evening. A very interesting day today, as finally we get to hear the testimony from Mr. Naidoo. I mean, especially after what Grover's rule officer said. I mean, a lot of people wanted to know who was this person. But yesterday we saw that Judge Zondo ruling that, we'll be able to hear him, but we won't be able to see him. But basically today, before he started, just, telling Judge Zondo that, he's sort of worried, especially before coming to the commission, that, a close family had sort of received kind of threats whereby they broke into his house, and he raised those concerns with Judge Zondo, saying that there's a probability that it might be because he was coming to testify at the commission.
Now, what other startling revelations came up in today's testimony? Well,
we saw Naidoo taking Judge Zondo through what really transpired in 2011 when, the Hawks were investigating the matter with regards to the Secret Service fund, saying that, he remembers vividly that he sort of received pressure also from his superior at the time when he started meeting this gentleman, Grover's rule officer, saying that he had to report to General Lazarus, who kept on asking him what he said to the Hawks every time he would meet with them. And he told Judge Zondo, and he remembers vividly that there was a time whereby he asked for a day and he went to spend time with his family after he was interviewed. And at that particular time, he went on a walk with the family, and he saw something weird happening in his house, whereby a colleague, jumped inside the house, outside, and into the car, and they met the car, and to his surprise, he found General Lazarus in the car.
And what sort of reaction did we get from the witness's testimony today?
You could tell that, especially like I said earlier, that he was really concerned, mainly because of his safety. We know that he's in witness protection, and they are trying to hide his identity to protect him, because, this was a man who's central. He's a mysterious man who was central in the investigation a couple of years ago with regards to the service funds, which was successful, and it also, revealed that, there was misuse of state funds.
And it is believed that it was Mr. Naidoo's final conclusion of the State Capture Commission today?
No, he's going to continue next week. But just to highlight, earlier we also saw Mr. Kuba, who's been testifying for the past 3 days, sort of being emotional while he was testifying, said, taking Judge Zondo through what he went through, saying that there was a time he was really put under pressure to an extent that he was even suspended, and saying that he kept on asking himself, he had a conversation with himself at some point when he was suspended, that what did he really do that would lead to people treating him the way he did. But with regards to Mr. Naidoo, we can expect more revelations next week.
Thank you very much, Ntantla, for SABC News, just taking us through what had transpired in the State Capture Commission inquiry today.